And here's something for people even listening, even for myself to learn. When we hear the words defund the police, right?
Yeah.
I honestly don't think a lot of people know what the fuck that means.
No, that's a hell of a word. It's a strong statement.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a possibility in American culture. I think that what is attempting to be said is demilitarize the police, to not have all the funding going to things that make the police feel like an occupying force. Because when you're saying defund the police in Atlanta should be making more money. Like there's a brother who went to Morehouse who ended up policing, I think, in Brookhaven. And I was like, well, why do you stay in Atlanta on the force? He was just like, yo, we're not getting paid. We're not getting paid out here. But I wish I could. So, I'd like for Atlanta police to be better trained. I'd like for them to be better paid. I'd like for them to have no interest loans to buy houses in the city, because I believe that our community is better when we policed by people who from the community, from communities like ours, or understand or are empathetic to those communities. And so if I have Atlanta policing living in Snellville or Douglasville or Dawsonville coming in every day, he's just like an occupier. He's there his 8, 10, 12 hours and then he's back off. So he has no general interest in seeing the community rise, or the threat for that is there, versus my cousin who's a police in Atlanta. He grew up in Atlanta. He went to Atlanta public schools. He has an interest in seeing the streets stay safe, but not in a way that harms the relationship of the public and the police. So I think that there is possible to have a system of policing in my city. And I think locally when I talk about this stuff, because I don't know what other municipalities are like. I know New York police seem to be a lot more aggressive to people who are darker or olive tone. That in LA certainly can be scary too in Miami. So I think that in cities like Atlanta, Birmingham, Tampa, St. Pete, Jacksonville, southern cities, Daytona, I think that there can be a different, more progressive style of police. And I think that's inclusive if you have the police be a part of the community.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think that we'll ever see police departments defunded. I just think that the federal dollars and state dollars that are coming to the police can be better allocated. Because I don't think, when you think defund the police, the first thing they're going to do is attack PAL. The police athletically goes. That means kids who would be on the streets boxing.
I used to play basketball.
Exactly. And Atlanta got a great boxing program with PAL. So it's like, if we lose PAL in Atlanta, you lose a great boxing program. You lose the opportunity for, say, Matt Ryan wants to have a football program or a basketball program and partner with the police athletically. We don't have that when we don't have the opportunity. So I just say, when we're saying defund, think about what defund looks like to you, so that you're not just repeating something you hear. So, because locally, defund might mean something in Tuskegee that's radically different from what it means in Atlanta. And I think we need to start thinking like that locally. What are the nuances,